Hello Cancer moon signs, and welcome to your prediction for the full moon in Aries happening 1 October. Stay tuned. Oh, and Cancer moon signs, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some challenges with this full moon in Aries. We've got Chiron also in Aries, and of course Chiron representing the wounded healer. And as I said that, I pulled out the healed healer card, which is a really great card for this time that we're about to enter into. Interesting. And so it is a time, and of course Mars is still retrograding also in Aries. It is a time for us to really see ourselves, to really look at our triggers, to really look at our responses, how we are reacting to things, how certain emotions are bubbling up at this time. And of course, the thing is, if you are conscious at this time and through this energy, beautiful, what is challenging for most can be empowering for you. So I'd just like to invite you to do the things that make you feel centered and grounded at this time. Beautiful. And yeah, some of our old wounds are taking center stage at this point, and so we can look at it and go, oh, why am I feeling this way? Why are these old things coming through? Or we can go, all right, I know the healing work that needs to happen here, and I'm going to do it with grace and finesse. And the thing is, Cancer moons, you are such beautiful healing energies, and you are so sensitive, and you do receive so much guidance intuitively all of the time, and this can sometimes be a lot to take in. And the thing is, while a lot of people are reacting and feeling triggered and getting anxious and feeling like they want to move forward, but they're battling to move forward, and you know, they're reacting to the kinds of handbrakes that are appearing. And it's also on a collective level, it's a time where a lot of protesting can come up, and of course there has been protesting, but it can really flare at this point around this full moon. So everything's going to be okay as long as you embark upon this journey with consciousness. And we do have a little bit of redemption in terms of Venus in Leo, which is quite loving and harmonious, and so we can tap into those beautiful healing self-love energies. So in terms of the general energies that are coming through for you, we have healing, healed, healer, flower power, and marriage. And so healing, healed, healer, it's just that reminder, guys, you are the healer, you are your healer. And while I am a healer, I am not your healer. You are your healer, and you are a healer. And should I say it again? No, I feel like you got the point. This is the thing, you can tap into those healing energies, and you know how to do this. It is so intuitive for you. Bring yourself into those spaces where you feel grounded. Surround yourself with loving people. And because of this appearance of marriage, I really get the sense that for those of you who are in divine union with sacred partners, that, you know, working together through this time, working together to heal certain things in your relationships, to acknowledge and check in with whatever it is that you're bringing from the past into those relationships, and just holding space for each other while you do this healing work. Of course, for those of you who are not in these kinds of unions, perhaps there is a beautiful someone who is manifesting for you around this time, and maybe there is a divine union imminent. Very possible, but I really am getting the sense that this is about bliss and celebration and tapping into those energies. And again, this is something we must consciously do. So maybe there is a wedding that you're going to be going to, maybe even if it's hosted online because of COVID times. But there's just this celebration of union and being together. And in terms of flower power, at least for those of us in the southern hemisphere, it's spring and the flowers really are blooming, and they are so magical, and they're firstly a reminder of abundance, because just the sheer volume of flowers that are blooming at the moment just tells us what abundance there is, and that abundance really is our birthright. But also the flowers have beautiful healing energies attached to them, which we can call fairies, or we can just call nature spirits. But tapping into the joy of just looking into a flower. And for those of you in the north, maybe there are not so many flowers around right now, I want you to remember and recognize that you are the flower. And that just by looking at an image of a flower, you can bring about these kinds of healing and divine essences from nature. Of course, you can also work with flower essences, essential oils, these kinds of things. So maybe you can go to a health shop and just see which essence you're drawn to, and maybe there's some kind of healing or energetic work that you can do around with bringing in the flower essence power. And then in terms of the energy that is leading up to this full moon for you guys, we have the Page of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. And in so many ways, you're recognizing how much you've achieved. You're recognizing how you've worked really hard and you've built something really beautiful. And I'd like for you to just sit in that sense of accomplishment and just really take note of all of the things you've manifested and achieved. And while you might not be completely done in this venture, of course, you're only done when you're dead, and then even when you're dead, you're not done, because you come back, or maybe you decide to become a guide or something like this. But you know, the thing is, your energy never dies, and so we're never done on this journey. We're always transforming, transmuting, rejoining, and relearning and unlearning, and the process goes on and on and on. But there is this sense of you being at the end of one journey and having achieved and accomplished a lot. So please just take note and look at all the blessings in your life, and look at everything you've manifested and created and you've put your hard work into, and be grateful and recognize the ways in which you've had to put action. You've had to make plans and use your visualization and put those plans into action in order to manifest and create those things. You are that divine creator, and just acknowledge what you have achieved. And then in terms of this full moon energy for you, we have the Chariot card with the Nine of Cups, and whew, Cancer moons, this is really exciting stuff, because I think for a lot of people this moon is going to be quite a difficult one. But it looks like for you guys, while you see the difficulties and while you see the hard aspects and while you recognize the triggers and the old wounds that are appearing, you're really sitting in this divine magic space and going, wow, you know, I see that aspect, but I also see all of the good that's going to come out of this. I also see how I can transmute it. And so it really is that sense of sitting with both energies and recognizing that where there is darkness, we can bring in the lightness, and then and there will always be that balancing out. And so this Chariot card, it really is about forward motion, things happening, things accumulating, and just understanding that there's those balances, and it's about confidence, and it's about moving forward. There's real momentum here for you, although I must caution you not to move too quickly. Just be conscious about each step. But there is a lot of energy and forward momentum for you guys, which is really exciting, and so enjoy it. And please recognize as well that around this full moon you also have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. And so around this full moon, it's a really excellent time for you to go, okay, cool, I've achieved all these amazing things. What do I want to focus my energy on next? What is it that I want to wish for next? Because this card is literally just the universe saying to you, this is a powerful time for you to plant new seeds of intention. It's a powerful time for you to release and heal. And it's a powerful time for you to visualize what it is you want to create in the next cycle. Very exciting and powerful stuff. I hope you're going to take time to tap into this energy and take some time out of your busy schedule, because I really am getting the sense that you are very, very busy right now around the full moon. But just, even if it's only 5 minutes, give yourself that divine time, that 5-minute time. And then in terms of what's accumulating for you after this full moon energy, we have the 10 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. And the 10 of Wands is talking, and so this is obviously essentially after you've planted these new seeds and you've come up with this new visualization. And hey, maybe it's not a new visualization. Maybe it's just like, okay, now it's time to focus on this dream I've actually been sitting on for a long time. And then suddenly it feels like, it's a lot. I don't know how I'm going to achieve this. How am I possibly going to climb this massive mountain that sits before me? And the thing is, it's okay. Don't look at the whole massive mountain the entire time. Just look at the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step, and allow it to unfold like that, because this is how we climb that big mountain. We take one step, and then we take another step, and then we take another step. We don't look up at the big mountain and go, oh, it's too much, and then sit down and give up. Don't give up. This dream is valid. It is beautiful. You can do it. You can do it. Cancer moons. I'm really excited for you guys. And then we have the 7 of Cups energy. And the 7 of Cups is just saying, it's a little bit of a warning. It's saying it is important for you to take the steps. It is important for you to remember how, and this is why you needed to recognize how you achieved everything you've already achieved. It was through using action. And the thing is, our action, it is our way of manifesting and creating. It is how we make things happen. And so you need to ground those dreams into reality through taking action. You've made the plans. You've thought of how you're going to do it. Maybe those plans can still change. They can be malleable, but it's good that you've got something down. Take the next step. Bring it back down. Ground yourself at this time. It's really going to help you. And I really mean just physically touch the earth. Go spend some time in nature as regularly as you can. If you have kids, take them into the nature with you. It'll be good for all of you. Be cautious about spending too much time just dreaming and daydreaming. Bring those things down. Ground them in this reality. We need you to bring those dreams into reality now at this time, and your dreams are not too big. They are not too big, but if they're feeling too big, it's very important that you believe in your dreams. So sometimes what helps is to just bring your dream down to a little bit more of a believable visualization for you for now, and then you can always expand that dream, make it bigger as your belief grows, as you start moving towards that next step. It's very important. But trust me, that big idea you have, this is valid and you can do it. It really is. But don't hold yourself back by your beliefs. And maybe focus on a smaller aspect of it first. And then as that belief unfolds. Ooh, guys, I'd love if you told me about your dreams and what you're manifesting around this time and what you're wanting to create in this new world in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, I'm doing a healing and release ceremony on the 22nd of September. It would be amazing if you joined with your beautiful energy. Of course, the more energy we have generating at the same time, the more powerful it is. And yeah, this is very exciting. So that'll be happening on my Facebook page, LunAscention as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please will you hit subscribe and like. This is how you can help me grow and help me manifest more and more so that I can just keep producing this kind of content. Yeah, and please follow me on Instagram as well. I do a weekly live, which is every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. That's South African time, GMT +2. I'd love to see you there. I do short individual readings. Sometimes I do like crystals, choose your crystal, and then some general readings. It's a playful space, change it up a lot, but lately I've been doing short individual readings. And of course, if you would like a full spread with me, please send me an email. All of the links are below. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. With love.